Nothing happens until I adjust the settings. Right now, unbelievable. Okay, it's just unbelievable. I'm getting my watch time 5 minutes average from the Netherlands, 4 minutes from Australia, 4 minutes and a half from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, I'm getting 4 minutes out of Singapore. I'm getting 5 minutes out of Hong Kong on very few videos. I'm getting 6 minutes out of Cambodia. Okay, I'm getting an average of 3 minutes from the United States and 4 minutes from the United Kingdom and 2 minutes of time from Canada. That is not even close to seeing anything that's happening, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm still getting 30 views. I wish I was getting the same people. Obviously, you're going to see the same stuff. And in this video, and this is tearing me apart right now. This is tearing me apart. Um, as a continuation of the last video, just to get it real right, is B and H when it comes together, B and H above each other as S and V and W and Y. Okay, we get 28 cycle of the moon, K 11, Q 17, 28 cycle of the moon. 17 is the gateway and 1771, and I have to show you this number right over here because in French they say 11 3 times. They say 7, 8, 9 more than once. I mean, they say 11 more than once. They say 12 more than once. Okay, they say it when they get to 60, when they get to 70. Okay, they say 70 and 10. But when they get to 80, they don't say 70. When they get to 70, they say 60 and 10. When they get to 80, they don't go 60 and 20. They don't go 70 and 10. They say 420. So when you say 91, 91 quarters, 25, 25, or 4 times 25, 25, so how does this number come into value of this number? How the numbers match up, everything to do with Earth's heart, 77 of Christ. 60 and 80, because it's mentioned, I must add 6 L zeros equals 6, now gives me birth in the gateway, 90 and 7, and 60 and 6 give me 77 to Christ. 66 is the split of 86, 43 DC becomes the split. 11 equals to a numeric value of 63. 6 and 3 is half of each other. Also a representation and a simulation with Pluto because the number to Pluto is 84. 84 will create the freezing point. Now let me go back on to the start of what I want to talk about in this video. So let me turn this over. I'm just going to go through this number real quick. Then lower down, it shows me B and H. In the lower part, it shows me S and V. S equals to 1, V equals to 4, that is your DNA, and that is your cycle. It becomes half of each other and runs inside 33. T and U, STUV, T and U run inside each other as D and F are opposites, 2346. As Y becomes WY, opposite to the other is wrong. It's WZ becomes 51. It now becomes Mars. It now becomes Mars. WY as to K and Q and B and H. K is your 11. Q is your gateway. That is your queen, Nibiru. And I'm quite sure there's some kind of the art out there. Don't look at this. The Z goes down here. The Y goes here. We did this in the last video. The MO across from each other is the Federation. The MO equals to 28 cycle of the moon. The Federation equals to DF 46, or half of that is 23, or 3 of us is 69 rotation. I don't know what it means exactly, but it seems to be rotation because these two are Mars, Earth, Uranus, and Saturn when I mix up LOSHO and regular numbers in numeric fashion. King and Queen create the cycle in the moon as well. So to continue on is we're going to continue on to the vibration. Okay, we're going to continue on to a vibration. The vibration, if I get this right, it goes as so. In between 1 and 5 is 423, 432, 234, 243, 324, and 342. The difference between here and here is 18. The difference between here and here is 9, and here and here is 9. So only in 324 and 342 is creation. Representation of 5 to 9, 9 lives of the cat, and communication. These numbers, creation of 3 in between these two. 18, A and H creating R. Also creating what is in the ocean because of the pool balls, the 13 and the 5, 1, 3, and 8. The 13 becomes 4 and 5. 4 and 5 is the foxhole, which is 9 times 5. 9 times 6 is 54, the foxhole inside the sun. I can't see you. I'm hiding. So now we are going to go, how do we get 4, 3, and 2? Well, we're going to do 4, 3, and 2 with 4, 3, and 2. Remember, the reverse of this, of 4, 3, and 2, is 864, and that's how many seconds there are in a day. 2 times this. So the minimum this, 864. Okay, I'm not going to get into that right now. 864 becomes 73. Okay, let's not get into that. 2 times 211.5 equals this. 3 times 141 equals this. 420, 423. 4 times 105.75 equals this, for a total of 458. Multiply it and add it creates 24 and 9, or 9 and 6 cycle. Command and create 33. This one creates 216. This is the one the Mayans worked, 9 days of 24 hours. The cube of the half-life, 1 and 6 is what the half-life is, or life. DC world, 14 DNA, the IT system in the sun of A and I. The difference between the high and between 458 addition of this, did I get it right? Did I get that right? 5 and 7, 5 is 1.25. 1, 2, and 5 is 7, and 1 is 8. 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 458. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, carry the 1, 4, 6, 8, 14, 17. The difference between these two is 9.25. The difference in numbers is 9. 9 times 25 is 225. 25, 25 is 91 quarters. 9 times this is 225. Times 3 is 6.75. 108 is the top floor of the Twin Towers, because there's 2 floors we do not count, the in-between, the missing floors. Actually, the Twin Towers gets 3 of them. 36, 36, 36. With every 36, there's an extra 1. From below is above. So we're going to continue on with this. 458. I just use these numbers in a row. When we're left with this, we're left with 1/4 Earth's heart. I'm not left with anything over here. It would be 00. 2 sides. I end up with 2 sides. I end up with, boom, 108. 168 the hours in the week. 143 the DC IT system inside the sun created with the cube. This one will say 240 in a 10-day period. 240. The Mayan link, I use it on 9 days, not on 10 days. 10 turns everything around again. 234 and 243, the difference is 9. In the 2 level, 7 come 11, the gateway, win a big red sun, to Jack's heaven, Jack heaven, JH, Jewish heaven, 10 and 8, becomes 18, 24, whatever that number might be, 3/4 of 24. 1 and 8, 2 and 7, 2 and 1 are the only ones in the crap that create the doorway. 7 and 8 are the empty space. Here's the cube. Here's your 2, 7 empty spots, and here's your 1, 8 empty spots. This can never be separated. 2 and 1 is any craps. And 2 and 1, the opposite of 1 is 6. The opposite of 2 is 5. That creates your 11. Your 7 and 8 create your 15 to Mars. 2 and 1 is your creation. 3 and 6 is the total. And now we're on the moons of creation on Jupiter. 7 and 8 is your gateway. 3 by 78 is 3 by 8 is 24, and 210. 210 becomes 216 again and fits inside of this one. They slip into each other. 585 spirit matrix, silver lining. 13.5, 5 and 8 is 13.5. This becomes your orange ball. It becomes 4, 5 inside the sun. The difference is 10.25 between the two. I keep forgetting this becomes 725 because all zeros equal 6 becomes 725. 7 quarters is 1.75, and that's your something jack that goes through the moon. 7.5 is a connection to G and E, and it goes through the moon. 11.11 is your 121. 11.11 is your 121. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, 4.5 is the halfway between the delta angle of Mars and Jupiter, right. 3 times 27 will bring you into Venus. Venus brings us here. 24 hours of creation. Creation of the delta angle of Mars. Mars freeze. I'm just telling you basic Mars creation. Just telling you the basic of what the basic number says. 9 lives of the cat communication. Anytime 4224 come together, 9 lives of the cat communication, E-I-E-I-O on the farm. The last one I wanted to bring in here, again, is the 18 times 18. High is the luck. Freeze time. Creation of 24. Creation of 5 to 9, the farm. E-I-E-I-O. The DC world in freeze. 9 lives of the cat communication inside 420. They froze something in here. Somehow our bodies are not letting some other part of our body work properly between the hot and the cold, the high and the low blood pressure. But this is the understanding I'm getting through these numbers. I mean, and there's a lot. I'm not even one piece through. I need to do the elements and weights and measures. Again, I just keep repeating these things over and over again. Next video, I'm going to get into this piece over here. This piece over here comes off of the basic alphabetic numeric strategy, which is 1 through 26. The numbers that will go over here are A, J, and S. So I'm going to show you how these numbers come in conjunction. The number 1, the number 4, and the number 7th letter. We're going to do it that way to start. Then we're going to break down and we're going to do the telephone alphabet. Right now I'm just putting you the telephone, the alphabet according to numbers in 1, 2, 3 pieces, right? 9, 9, and 8, returning to Y. Then I'm going to do the telephone over here, where there's nothing in this corner over here. So I'm assuming I'll put a pin and I'll link 2 of them, or that's where my finger goes to turn. And I'm going to show you this over here. They're racing down my street. They just put the sign up no more than 25 miles an hour now. They're still driving 50. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video. I don't know why the light keeps doing that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Thank you.